Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to Sims 4 Love Island. And it is that episode that we've been waiting for, episode 45. The big twist is going to happen in this episode. 4 of the current housemates will be leaving, and 4 will be coming back from the Crane residence to finish their journey and finish the series, which will be on episode 50. As you can remember from last episode, we did actually do quite a bit, even though it was quite a short episode. And the reason we're quite short is because my sim, showed him asleep, but he wasn't actually asleep. Whereas now my sim is fully asleep. And we're going to carry on for a bit, for about 10 minutes, just because last episode wasn't very long. And then we are obviously going to get into the big twist. So, if there's any sims that want to try something before, to give themselves the best possible chance of staying in the villa until the end of the series, they need to now. Simple as that. So, honestly, Brittany, if you're feeling like everything is disgusting, I'd probably say just the best thing to do for you is to just clean up a bit, just to keep everything okay. We've got Fraser also. What does he want to do? Fraser started a fire. Oh dear. Okay, everyone's tense now. Right, so if I remember how to do this, because it's actually been a good while since I've needed to do this, so I need to pause it. I think it was toggle dot fire false. Toggle dot fire false, I think. We'll see if that actually works. So someone needs to go and extinguish. Right, James, can you do it? Can you please extinguish? Come on, be a good friend, be a good friend. Okay, good.
Dark Scenic!
Hip bump. No, but Fraser now needs to go for a shower. Right. Hungry. Okay. Okay, apparently a fire's made me flirty. Okay. I'm sorry, but Lily was there first, Emma.
Nooch!
Emma, I'm gonna ask you politely to leave while Lily can go to the toilet. Oh, need to just sort people out at the moment. Just feeling a bit tense. Where am I in this situation? Oh, I'm working out. I'm working out. I don't know how that actually works. Everyone's just a bit tense right now. You need to go for a shower. Simple as that. You might be feeling a bit flirty, but you need a shower, Fraser. You've got soot on you. Everyone just needs to feel good.
Shabua.
Oh, Wixon.
You know what? I'm actually going to do this because it's going to make it things interesting, potentially. Let's go on to... Oh, actually.
Oh.
Let's see if it comes up. I didn't know make out was a actual option, if I'm honest. I thought it was literally just passionate kisses, like make out and stuff. You know what? I'm actually gonna do it. Why not? She's probably gonna pine me off though, because she is already seeing someone.
Chonkavi, Shabashu Kanui, Kurgadan Yadabel.
Joba?
Oh, Roosh!
So how does that work, like, in relation to things? I don't know how that actually works. I actually don't know. Let's go on to Lily. New partner. How does that actually work with April? That's what I want to know. See, look, girlfriend dating exclusively. Boyfriend dating exclusively. Ah, I thought that. I don't know. Let's sort out Brittany and Charlotte's needs. She's feeling a bit tense right now. For 22 hours? Jeez, man. Jeez. What's she doing? Okay. Fraser. Embrace the one they call Brittany. Embrace. There's a puddle. I don't like it when one person walks upstairs because the other one has to walk upstairs. To be fair, in hindsight, I shouldn't have added an upstairs because it's just annoying. Oh. Braced again. Right. It's about time they do. I love how they're going downstairs when there's beds about. Right. Yay! They're woo-hooing for the first time. Go on, kids. Right. Let's think about what Charlotte wants. Who's she thinking about? Make out with Emma, embrace Emma. Okay. Right, so. Embrace. Kiss. And kiss hands, why not? See, that it's just a bit strange between them. Lily's feeling a bit flirty. Be funny with Brittany. That'd be nice. Because one thing I've been doing is I've been wait, did it say be funny? I always forget. Where's Rage Rush? Love to. Where's James? Is he upstairs? Why can't I find James? Oh, he's over there. I want James and Fraser to be pals. Discuss interests. Right, this time, Fraser, don't start fire. Actually, are they friends right now? They are friends. Okay, that's good. Is myself and Richard friends?
Watuni. Sepsital.
No. Let's get that up a tiny bit then. Right.
Benor sneak. Fruge. Yemfta.
Friend. Good. Right. Da 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 da.
Sishibo. Boy, Yipsy.
Guys, it's time. Guys, it is time. I think this is going to be the best time to do it. So yeah, guys, you know the drill of what's going to happen. Obviously, we know... Well, actually, no, you guys don't know who is coming back. And at this stage, obviously, I've taken your opinions into account. I know roughly who's coming in, but I don't know who's coming out just yet. So it's going to be interesting. And, like, instead of just talking through 8 people of, like, their pros and cons of why they should be in... and like go out of the villa, I also need to talk about the ones coming in. So this might be quite a long segment of this episode, but hopefully you guys do enjoy it, and hopefully you guys understand my reasonings. I do have obviously your feedback and stuff, so it's actually nice. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. What we need to do is go on to the Ellis residence. We need to go on manage household, and we need to go transfer sims. And then what we need to do is load up the crane residence. Right, so they are going to load up, don't worry. We do have 16 sims, and I need to choose which ones are going to be staying and which ones are going to be going. So what I am going to say right now, I'm going to talk through everyone as always, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose 5 names from each, which are like vulnerable for leaving and got a chance of coming back. So then obviously at the end there's one that isn't chosen from each, and obviously they're going to stay where they are or whatever. So let's start with, right, I've got plenty of names to go through. Let's go through the names in the villa first of all, because it's going to be much more simpler doing it this way. So let's talk about let's talk about Brittany. She's just joined, obviously. Well, just joined, I'd say like 5 episodes ago. And she's actually been a sweetheart of the villa. Like, she's wanted to get to know a few people. She's made a few friends. She's already got a love interest between herself and Fraser. It's going well. And I honestly hate the fact that she's come into the villa so late. And like, she got created only 5 episodes ago. I wish I'd created her so much earlier, because she would have been brilliant throughout. So, like, with that being said, she's staying in the villa, and she will see out the final 5 episodes. So the question is now, with that being said, do I keep Fraser in and keep his place in the villa? Because obviously they've got something good. Have they got potential to go all the way and potentially win from the ones in the villa? Because Jordan and Abby, they've already won the series, so it's just like who's going to win at the end in the villa. And the question that, well, not the question, and the way to answer to that is, do I see them potentially winning as a couple? And the answer to that is I can see it. So Frasier's staying also. Let's talk about Emma. Emma, she's been a good girl. Of course she has. She's been a good girl. Her and James get along. Recently though, they haven't really done much together, but maybe that's down to me not really initiating anything, but I don't know, maybe that's just my fault. Do I see her and James winning this at this stage? And I need to think of what could happen in the next 5 episodes. I don't think so. So she is not safe right now. But before I move on, I want to congratulate Brittany and Frasier. Obviously for getting together at the moment. They're not an official couple just yet, which is fine. But I think in the next 5 episodes that could become a thing. So I'm obviously going to congratulate them. They've made it to the final. So now, who's next? Let's talk about Lily. You know, I'm not going to beat around the bush. She's staying because it's going to be interesting to see what she's like if April comes back. And I'm going to be selfish to myself. I think it's actually a shame I've not come into the villa earlier, because I actually think from the outside, I'm not being biased or anything, but I think I've been a decent sim. And I'd like your guys' feedback on this. But I think I'm keeping myself in it because there's obviously going to be that love triangle between myself, Lily, and if April comes back. And we'll get onto April soon. So right now we've got 4 that are actually staying. So that kind of says all it needs to right now. And we've already got our 4 that are leaving. Because at the moment, none of these are in a couple. Like, official couple. Except for Charlotte. It's an interesting one. But unfortunately, these guys, their time in the villa is up. Like, I feel bad because Rich is my mate. James is my mate. Emma, I'm not too fussed about. And that sounds a bit harsh, but I just don't see her winning. And right now I don't see Charlotte winning because it did get stale between herself and Jack. And I just don't see them doing anything. It's harsh on these 4, but we've already got a 4 that are definitely staying for the final. And you could say it's slightly biased, but I think that's fine. So now let's get on to the ones that are coming back. I've had a feedback from you guys. I'm not going to say how many there's like feedback, but I knew straight away which ones I wanted to bring back, and I'm going to just unhighlight the ones that are not coming back, and I will talk through the 4 that are. So the first one isn't coming back is Jack. I think the good thing about it is Jack and Charlotte can carry on in the second villa. I just don't see them winning. But it'd be nice for them to reconnect. Another one that's not coming back is Lewis. I just think it's too late for him to start a love interest with anyone. And like, if he goes back in right now, Lily is in 2 couples technically, and Brittany and Frasier are very good. Another one that's not coming back is Amanda. I don't know what reasons right now, and this is a bad explanation, but I just don't see her winning with anyone. But does that mean that Kyle's not coming back? But I can reveal the last housemate from the Crane residence that will not be returning to the main villa is Kaylee. Kaylee's not coming back. 2 reasons. One of them, I just don't see her winning. Don't matter who she's with. And the second of all, because James is leaving the villa, they can just carry on in the Crane residence. I just don't see them winning as a couple. They're not a strong enough couple as the other couples. So we do have our 4 that are coming back, and they are April, because it's obvious that April's coming back because she's in a love triangle. We've got Mark, who is an interesting one. I just think that overall in the series, he's actually been a very, very good sim. Like, overall, I'm looking at the grand scale of it. He had an amazing first 15 episodes, kind of fizzled out a bit afterwards, but overall, he's been a very good sim. We've got Kyle, who... It's just going to be interesting, like, seeing, like, is Mark or Kyle going to make a late dash for someone like Brittany, who technically she's still single? And the last one is Sophia. And the reasons why I want to bring Sophia back, as well as you guys actually voting her back in, is because she, in this series, obviously, she was the first to leave. And there's been, what, another 30 episodes where she's not been in. And I think she deserves a second chance. Obviously, she's going back in with her ex in Mark. And obviously, James... She had something with James, but James is now leaving, so that's still not going to happen right now. But it's just going to be interesting to see what she can do. Is her and Kyle? Is her and Mark going to rekindle? Is Sophia going to go for Frasier? Or even myself? I just think right now, these... Alright, so let's just transfer Sims, then... What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4... Transfer those Sims. So this is how the house is going to look for the final 5 episodes. But I will say this, even though I said that congratulations to Frasier and Brittany for getting to the final. I meant the final, like, week, technically. That's 5 episodes. One thing that I'm tempted to do is, obviously there could potentially be 4 couples in the villa. So from now... So if you think about it, there's going to be 46, 47, 48 and 49, which is 4 episodes before the final episode, which I believe I want to try and live stream for you guys. Is each episode someone is going to be leaving at the end of it, just one sim. So by the end we're going to have 4 sims left in the final, and that could potentially be 2 couples going up for the win. It doesn't necessarily have to be like official couples, because one thing I was thinking is there is a chance that myself, Lily, and April could be in the final 4, but yet there isn't like 2 couples in there, depending on who the other person is. So yeah, just because they're back for the final 5 episodes doesn't mean all of them are going to see the final 5 episodes. And it's harsh because this is the episode 45. Next episode, one of these is already going to be leaving. So whatever happens in next episode is obviously going to determine that. And one person is going to leave. I don't care if they're in a couple or not. One person is going to be leaving, and it's just going to like break things up. If they're in a strong couple, then obviously they're more likely to get to the end. But for now, no one is safe. No one is safe. You'd probably say right now Lily is in the strongest position, but she needs to now choose between my sim, which is weird to say, and April, who she wants to be with. It's gonna be interesting. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, because let's just press tick, because one thing I want to do is like leave the episode in a bit of suspense of what is going to happen. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like, rating, leave comments down below of what you thought of the 4 leaving. I know you guys have voiced your opinion of who to cut them back in, and there are mixed reasons for why I did both, but it'll be interesting to see what your guys think. And like right now, from the final 8, what 2 sims, a guy and a girl, or even girl and a girl, what 2 sims are going to win from the villa? Because Jordan and Abby, they've taken out the equation, they've won life. But yeah, that's it. That's going to wrap up today's episodes, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and until next time, goodbye.